All right. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Last stream I said, this isn't that bad of a game, but I'm pretty sure this is a pretty bad game. I'm starting to understand. I'm starting to understand. Enter name, please. Sad. Can't. Kenny is a real a real SnoCross kind of name. I think just a racing name. Kenny's more of a racing name than any other version. I want to use the 600. I like the 600. If I change my clothes, I go faster. Oh wait, there's only 2 options? Dang. Dang, dude. Alright. It begins. Oh, I didn't send my tweet. Sweet. Alright. Now I did. Now I can truly race. Oh yeah, it lost all my audio settings. I don't know why I'm changing the rumble. I don't have a rumble pack in. Oh, we can get the minimalistic view. I also did realize that I can control myself with the D-pad, which I think is just slightly more accurate. I don't know. I don't know if it's more accurate, but it feels a bit better to turn with the D-pad, I think. I wonder, though, if I'm losing, like, a range of movement by using the D-pad. Maybe at some point I'm going to have to use the stick. Excuse me? What happened? This music's very Perfect Dark right now. I don't even know if you can hear it. It's very quiet. It's very generic, but it sounds kind of Perfect Darky. Whoa, buddy. Wait, did I turned off the HUD. I didn't mean to. I was like, I don't have a mini-map. But I did that. I'm a fool. But I don't need the cinematic angles on this game. Look at it. Just look at it. Yeah, what I've been noticing lately is the last couple times I did these races, I would lose, the first race I almost always get second on, and then I usually get first on the second and third race. I don't know what it is about the first race. Maybe it's a stat thing? I don't even know. Also, the guy behind you almost always follows you on whatever path you take. In which case, it doesn't really matter what path you take. Like, if you take a shortcut, they take the shortcut, but if you don't, they don't. Guy in fourth, pretty far behind. The other thing I noticed is that it tends to be the same person will always win if you lose. Which makes it's harder that way, for sure. I don't know if that's always the case, if it was just coincidence, I'm not really sure, but I was getting beat up last time by the same person, last time I was playing. Oh. I ran over him. A violent crime. Right now I'm ahead by quite a bit. We'll see if the rubber banding kicks in here. So it is definitely, when you're in the lead, it's easier to stay in the lead than it is to pass the person first when you're in second. I think it's just because of the physics of this game. Like, when you collide with an enemy, it seems to be like a coin flip on if you survive or not. Vroom. I think tonight's stream, I'm pretty certain it will entirely be this game. I'm hoping that this game doesn't last more than 2 full streams. So I'm hoping I can finish it tomorrow. I have low expectations though. I think the similarities when comparing this to other racing games is Excitebike. It's almost the exact same structure Excitebike had, except the circuits are slightly shorter. In terms of number of races, I don't know if the lengths of the races are any shorter. You look at this, just coming at me. Get out of here. See? Look at that. What a butthead. Alright, so Kelly is my new enemy. We get less wrenches, but honestly I don't think it matters. I'm gonna just kind of go for top speed. I think it's the strategy, the way to go. Vroom. Oh god. Sometimes they stick their arms out. Can I, like, punch people in this game? It seems like bad sportsmanship. It would be kind of funny, though, if this game had, like, a road rage kind of angle to it. Road rash, so to speak. They just gave me, like, chains and stuff. That'd be fun. I wonder if there's a stat that makes me fall off less, like if that's like handling or something. Maybe I'm just like upgrading the wrong things. I said in the last stream, you know, I was gonna see if there's any guides for this game that give me like tips on like, here's the stats that you should upgrade. But guess what? No one in their right mind has written a guide on this game. That's a Lifesavers? This game has sponsorships galore. That's NabiscoWorld.com, which I don't even know if it's still a thing. I remember that website though. Like, I remember that when I was a kid, I'm pretty sure Nabisco World existed. I mean, when I was a kid, the internet was barely a thing, but when I was a teenager, it was a thing. And I remember Nabisco World existing. I bet it doesn't, I bet the domain still exists, but I bet, oh, and that's lifesavershandystand.com? I wouldn't test out that URL. It could be anything now. Surely Lifesavers doesn't still have the candy stand domain. But hey, what do I know? I'm just a simple SnoCross driver. Which color was Kelly? Green, I think? I should probably commit this kind of stuff to memory. Oh, get out of here, please. Get! We both fell off. Eye for an eye. If I can't win, no one can. See, physics don't make any sense. Nothing in this game makes any sense. If I lose 2 races to green, like, it's over, unfortunately. What I'm saying, like, the first time I played through this game, like, everything went great on my first try. I got first on every race. But now, nope. Like, I just don't understand it. Look at this. See, look, and that's so close to the finish line that you just automatically get 4th at that point. It's a bunch of bullshit. Yeah, I can't win now. I can't win. But I get to keep my wrenches, so you do get that as a thing. Nice. I'm getting progressively worse the more I play this game. Like, every time I've done this circuit, I've gotten a little bit worse. This is the first time I've failed the first circuit. That's fine. We're collecting wrenches and taking names. First place, but not my best lap. There's a wall over here that's like all boxes. That right there. What do you think that is? Doesn't that feel like a secret area of some sort? Like, why else would they put all those boxes there? They're not trying to hide something. Obviously, it's not a shortcut, but like, do they hide something in this game? I can't imagine there's hidden collectibles. Maybe Frog Fractions is back there? You just go back there and a whole nother game starts? Like a GTA SnoCross game? Something like that? Where are they hiding? I could literally be the first person to discover whatever that secret is. You know what it probably is? Nothing. It's almost always nothing. You think it's something, and then it turns out to be nothing. I don't want to risk it, because obviously I'm going to lose positioning if I go for it. But like, anything could be in there. What if it's like Hat DLC? Also, new record. I think this right path is just faster. I mean, I got the new record while doing this path. It's the obvious path, so you'd assume that it's not. Alright. This time right path, then left path. Trying to find that fastest path. That. Go around this. This way's got to be faster. It's simple science. Look how far ahead I am right now, by the way. We do enjoy that. What? What is that? Swear to God. Did you see that thing? The position jumped from first to second. Wait, look at that. Do you see the time difference? Is it gonna go back? Look at that. It says that I won by 6 seconds. But like, Kelly was literally right on my tail. I don't understand how this game works. Something is not right here. Can I just put all my points into stability? Wonder if that'll help. If that'll help me from falling off. I think falling off is the thing that makes this game the hardest. Top speed definitely helps, but like, I don't think it helps as much as I think it does. Nice. I mean, maybe like if stability like buffs up your arms and makes it so you just always hold on, like then you can get into real offensive attacks, like just kicking ass all the time. Let me just run into my competition so they fall off. Because I have an iron grip, and I will never let go. Guys, I played some Tokyo 2020 yesterday. That game, kind of weird, but I like it. It's very arcadey in comparison to like previous Olympic games. I'm here for it, honestly. The character creator, completely absurd. I haven't tried all the events yet. I probably did like a quarter of them. Some of them are pretty easy, some of them are pretty difficult. I think it'll be a good amount of content for keeping me busy for a little bit. I want to get all the trophies, but the trophy list is surprisingly easy. Like, there's not a lot of real difficult stuff. There's literally a trophy for winning, like, each individual event. So that's, like, I don't know, like 20 trophies right there. The only ones I'm not sure if I want to bother with is all the online stuff. I did play a little bit online yesterday. It seemed fine, but, like, I didn't really know the events that well yet. I need to learn the events before I go online again, I think. Because the game has, like, this clock mode where, depending what time of day it is, you get to choose from 3 different events to play online. Alright, if I can get first on this race, then the next race I just have to get second or better. It's pretty rare that I don't at least get second place. Last time was kind of an exception because of the way that race ended. Like with me crashing right before the finish line. If you do that, you're just done for. Poor yellow in this race. I wonder what happened to that guy. Forever stuck way back there. Trying their best. Hello, Big Pharma. Big Pharma, you will not believe me when I say, before streaming today, I booted up the game. See there again, it says I won by 3 seconds, but like, Ellie was literally right on my tail. I played before stream. I got through a circuit, and then halfway through the second circuit, the game froze and I lost everything again. So, I tried to, and God said, no, you can't. And yeah, the first time I played, it must have been a fluke where I was getting through stuff just fine on that first stream. And then ever since, like, all these last ones I've done, like, I'm not getting first on every race. It's, I think I just had some real beginner's luck on that first stream. Which does leave me a little concerned for future circuits. I did learn, though, that every failure, you still get to keep your wrenches. So, you get to level up. Every time you fail, you're still leveling up until you max out your stats. But so hopefully that means every failed attempt should make the game a little bit easier. Because you gain the experience of the tracks, but then you also gain the experience of the stats. Experience of the stats, experience of the mind. How you doing, Big Pharma? What's good today? What's good today? Oh yeah, I didn't check to see if my last VOD got muted from Duel of the Fates. The first one didn't. I don't know if the second one made it or not. If there's any Star Wars song that would make me muted, you'd think that would be it. I got stuck. My bad. JavaScript, a very important tool. Wait, it says I'm in third, but on the mini-map I'm in second. I don't want to... Wait, now I'm in second. I'm telling you, this game, something is buggy about it. How did people live without GPS? You know what I mean? GPS takes away so much. Like I have pretty bad like travel anxiety and like driving and stuff. Like when I'm going places that I've never been before, I get anxious. GPS is like a lifesaver in those situations. Both GPS and Google Maps are the two lifesavers. Specifically, Street View. Like, whenever I'm feeling anxious about something, I can just go on to Google Maps, and I can pull up Street View, and I can see exactly what areas look like, and I can be like, yeah, I'm prepped. Did it. But I also do remember the days of, like, printing out directions. A lost art. Or, you know, the days of using a road map? I don't know. Alright, as long as I get second here, I should be fine. Though first would be better, because then I get more wrenches. Which will help me in the night circuit. Oh, fuck you. Oh, I won. That's all that matters. Division select. We go back. Go back. Options. Load and save. Use controller pack. Save game. Yes. Go. Now, I am noticing that there's a restart division option at the bottom, which makes me think that you could save after... Like, you could save after an individual race, and then load that save. Like, if we really wanted to scum it, like, if things get really hard and I need to scum it, it seems like there is a way to do it. Your GPS hasn't worked since you've installed Spotify. That seems unlikely to be the specific source, but who knows? Sometimes technology is weird. I saw that Windows 11 is going to allow like Android apps. I don't know. Something about that makes me think like more things are going to go wrong because it's less control. Maybe I'm crazy though. I suppose it's not much different than just letting anyone make an exe file, right? There's not that many differences. I watched a little bit of that Microsoft thing today, and I think that was the only information that felt interesting. Everything else just seems pretty basic. I don't know if I'm like excited for Windows 11. It does seem like once again it's going to be, I think 10 was the same way, but I think they're going to have a free upgrade program again. It's what all the evidence is pointing towards. I don't think they went out and said it directly, but it always comes that time where you have to decide if you want to upgrade to a new operating system or not. Because when everything works, why would you want to change it? I got a new record. Be excited for me, Yellow. Oh yeah, this is the one where I said the right path is faster. Yeah, I think this game's not very good. I don't think it's the worst racing game we've played, but I'm not done with it yet. I think how difficult this game ramps up to get is really going to be where it determines how enjoyable it is. Do you think Office is going to change much? I don't know if they talked about it. I didn't actually watch the event. I kind of read some, just some overall highlights of it. I haven't really used Office since before the ribbon system was introduced. I remember that being a big deal, but like once I left like college, I didn't bother learning anything when it came to like Office. I pretty much just use Google Docs now. I did use like OpenOffice for a while. But for the most part, like I don't really need Office. I don't really do anything official, you know? I'm pretty sure they already push 365, don't they? Like that's already their main focus. What is that, like 100 a year or something? I don't know. The last time I used Office, it was like the 2003 or 2005 or something version. Like, it's been a long time. Hell yeah, let's go.
On your mark.
Also, since the last stream, I played a lot of Resident Evil Village. I think I'm not like close to done, but I think I'm in like the last third now. I've been trying to do every little extra thing that I can too. Unfortunately, there have been some areas that you can't go back to that I did not clear out all the maps. So I'm not going to get a perfect run, but I'm trying to clear out as much as I can on the maps. But sometimes, like, I can't figure out why a room isn't changing color, and I'm like, well, maybe I come back later and something's different. And then the room disappears forever, and I'm like, oh, I guess I'm never going to finish clearing out that room. Right now, I had absurd amount of ammo in that game. And then I got to like an optional, like real heavy end character, and I used up almost all of my special ammo. But I still haven't used my Magnum. I'm saving my Magnum for like end game bosses because I'm sure that there'll be something that it'll make my life way easier. But I have 120 handgun bullets right now, and it's wasting up so much of my inventory. I should probably just start burning through those. Sometimes I just have absurd amount of ammo in that game and I don't know what to do with it all. My inventory actually filled up, which is the first time it's happened earlier today, and it's just because I had so much specialty ammo. But then, like, whenever that happens, I just start burning through, like, my pipe bombs and landmines because, honestly, I never use those anyways in, like, regular fighting scenarios. I usually use them when I need to cheese, like, some big enemy. That and, like, any kind of explosive rounds. All that kind of stuff, It's kind of the thing where you save it forever and then you never use it, so I'm trying to use it on stuff. Plus, I think the game, if I think you have less ammo, the game just gives you more, so I guess there's advantages there. Yeah, I'm actually enjoying it a lot more than I was initially. I think it's a pretty good game. I don't think I would put in the effort to like do multiple runs of it or anything. Um, I do think accessibility wise, I don't know if 7 did this, but 8, like when you die, it doesn't send you all the way back to your last save. It just sends you back to like a checkpoint, and I do appreciate that also. I think they've definitely made Resident Evil a bit easier, and I'm cool with that. Because I'm not there for a challenge. I'm just there for an experience. I want it to feel like I'm going to die at any moment, but I still want to be able to beat it. I like when the game forces me to be uncomfortable, because that's when horror's at its best. Dude, yellow used to be the joke, and now yellow is Bender. If I can just win this race, then it's going to be pretty smooth sailing on the next race. Close call. See, now look. 7 seconds difference. Oh yeah, you can. Though you can only buy limited amounts of ammo. Though I think he restocks it like at like future checkpoints, but you only can buy so much at a time. But I guess that is a good option. I have so much money in that game because I've been doing all the side stuff that like I don't really know what I should spend it on. But some of those upgrades are really expensive, and I can't imagine me ever using them. Plus, like, I haven't really switched. I'm still using the base handgun because I bought all the upgrades for it, and then I found the second handgun, and I haven't bought any upgrades for that one yet. Maybe I should, because I have all that ammo. What? All of them passing me. Correct me if I'm wrong, but there's like, is there no box in that game? Like storing stuff? Like if you run out of space, you just have to sell everything? Because like, what, don't you want to save stuff for New Game Plus? Like it's weird to me that there's no storage spot in this game, unless I'm just totally missing it. But I see no item box. Instead, I'm just constantly upgrading my inventory. But like that's like the first things I upgraded was definitely the inventory space. God. It does have the nice Tetris effect of like Resident Evil 4, where you get to turn stuff sideways and stick it straight up. No, you get to just turn stuff sideways and kind of piece it all together. I do love doing that stuff. I want a game that's just that. I'm sure it exists. Someone surely has made a game that's just inventory management, fitting stuff into backpacks or whatever. I guess it's just my love of Tetris. Yeah, I'm gonna finish that game this weekend. I don't think that should be a problem. I don't know, what do I do from there? Yakuza? I still have Pokemon Snap to play. I suppose I could play that. Like, that's not gonna be a very long game either. I do have Mario Golf coming. I don't think it's gonna be here until probably Monday or Tuesday. I don't think it's actually shipped yet, so... will not be playing Mario Golf this weekend. I would not call Chime that kind of game, but Chime is actually... I actually really enjoyed Chime. Chime's a good game. Yeah, it's kind of a different kind of beast. I got all firsts. Oh my god. Yeah, Yakuza is like the next big game I want to play. For sure. It's a commitment though. It's hard for me to start games like that. Like I'm playing Tokyo 2020 now also, but that's the game that I can just kind of piece in wherever. Like I don't have to remember a story or anything like that, so I do like that. Tournament. Alright, now we're back to where I left off. I don't want a new one. Continue, please. Alright, this is where the failures begin. I feel like I should just use one of these new ones. $700? Alright, let's do this. Yeah, I think Yakuza 0, I didn't do 100% of the stuff in. I did most of the side stuff, but I think that game took me like 60 hours. I can only imagine what an RPG would be with like a leveling system. Okay, so as long as we don't get last, we'll get some wrenches. I think the important thing here is going to be getting some initial upgrades in. I don't expect to win immediately, but I do expect to make some progress. Now I'm curious if you're leveling up a vehicle, I wonder if you can go... It would take like a bunch more time, but I wonder if you can go to the old circuit with the new vehicle and get wrenches that way. Like that's not the way I want to do it, but if it's a possibility, like I would consider it. Because right now it feels like these guys are just faster than me. I feel like I can't be in first right now. Hopefully it's similar. I don't know. Like, I mostly didn't get 100% on Yakuza 0 because, well, A, I don't know how to play Shogi and I don't know how to play Mahjong. But B, like, I was just kind of getting burnt out on it. I like the side stuff better in those games than the main part. I don't know if Like a Dragon has a lot of that side stuff too. I like doing the goofy side stuff. I'm sure Like a Dragon doesn't have this, but I really like going to the arcades and playing the classic arcade games too. The classic Sega games. I saw that Sonic the Fighters is in the new Judgment game. I love that. Yeah, I'm pretty confident that'll be my next game. I don't think there's anything else coming out. I did also pick up in Amazon Prime days, I did pick up Sackboy because it was half off. And I kind of want to try that game out too. There's arcades, that's cool. It's probably the same games though that are in the other ones, I would imagine. Sometimes the arcade games are just all the same. Actually, you should tell me what games are in there. I wonder if it's the same selection as like 7. 6? 7? Wait, what was the last one? I didn't actually play it, but I read the list. 6. 6, right? Yeah, 6. How the fuck do I catch up to this guy? He's too fast for me. Like, I'm gonna get second here, but... I mean, maybe we just need wrenches so that we can get the top speed up. Which racing game? Outrun? Space Harrier's definitely not the other one. Virtua Fighter was in the last one. It's probably the same selection as the last one. Outrun or like Hard Drivin'? I don't think Hard Drivin's a Sega game. Wait, I'm catching up. Let me pass you. Please. So close. That's okay. It's probably Outrun. Outrun's been in a bunch of the other ones too. Okay, so I think we crank up our top speed. I think that's the way to go. Because my biggest problem there was I just couldn't catch up. Maybe acceleration's what I need though, I don't know. Okay, so blue is my enemy. I've never seen this track before, so there's that. Oh god. My favorite thing in Yakuza 0 to do was the slot car racing. I loved that stuff. How you doing, Taco? Dude, Outrun's actually pretty sick. What is this map? So I've never been good at Outrun, but I have, like, the more I play it, the more I do progress in it. But Outrun gets to that point where if you crash a single time, you're just done for. Like, you're never gonna hit the times you need. I'm so far behind right now. Holy shit. Alright. The first time through, we're just here for the experience. You gotta learn where the shortcuts are, all that jazz. Yeah, I'll start that game soon. I think it's been so long since I've played a Yakuza game, I'm ready for another one. After I finished 0, I tried to play Kiwami 1 right away, and it was just too soon. Like, I was just like, oh, I can't do another one of these right now. Not because they're bad, but I can only do like X amount of hours of a certain thing before I go crazy. Plus, the problem with the Yakuza games is, so 0, canonically, like, the story-wise, 0's the first one, but it's also one of the best ones. So, you play that one, and all of a sudden, it's like, now I gotta play one of the worst ones, just so I can see the story progress. And, like, after Kiwami 1 and 2, then you're playing, like, what, 3, 4, and 5, and no one really likes those. Because they're outdated. And then you get to 6. I bought 6, but I never played it because I was like, well, I don't know all the story. Like, I own all those Yakuza games at this point, I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure I bought both of the collections when they were on sale. Like, if you wanted to play all of those in a row, I mean, you're probably committing like 500 hours, which is too much time. Like, I've played about 1,500 hours of N64 on stream over the course of almost 2 years. Like, I can only imagine dedicating a third of that time to one franchise. Like, too much for me. This race feels like the Yoshi level in Mario Kart, where you gotta get the right path. What's up, Popper? How you doing? Okay. Oh, I'm gonna enjoy my last place on this one. What the hell? The bridge. I can't cross this bridge. It's too hard. Oh yeah, Steam sale. I was browsing it a bit. There is one big purchase that I'm considering, which is Half-Life Alyx. That's the only thing that I'm really considering right now. There are some smaller games that are in my cart right now, but I don't think I'm going to pull the trigger on them. Just cheaper stuff on my wish list. Oh, we still get one wrench for last place, huh? Interview with Mick Gordon. Wait, did Mick Gordon do the Killer Instinct soundtrack? Because he's the Doom guy, right? Oh yeah, he had like a falling out over Doom, didn't he? I didn't realize that he did that soundtrack. Interesting. Now, I mean, now that you say it, like I can hear it. I'd probably listen to an interview with him. He's got a really unique style for video games. I think it's just not video game music. I think that's the trick. Okay, I think we're just gonna constantly like loop this circuit until I have I either have my stats maxed out, or B, maybe if I get like first on like the first track, I'll save it and scum it a bit. I don't know. I don't know what I want to do yet. I think I need more speed though before I'm gonna get first on anything. Because that first race I did almost flawlessly, and I was still just behind. Couldn't pass that guy in first. It'd be nice to get at least second so I can get some wrenches. What do you think that meter is in the top right corner? There's a picture of the wrench, and then there's like a dot meter above it. I'm curious what that is. Do you think if I have wrenches, like I can use one for like NOS or something? I don't think so, but I don't know what else that meter would be for. If not some kind of like overdrive or something. I don't know. Dude, I love that Killer Instinct reboot. I didn't play enough of it, but I really like it. Is that on Game Pass for PC? I should download that, actually. It's been a long time since I played it. I'm not very good at it, though. I think that's the big thing. But really, I don't think you need to be good at fighting games as long as you're having a good time. I like Killer Instinct a lot as a series. I feel like that game feels like it's part of a different series. Like, it doesn't feel like Killer Instinct, but I still like it. I think I just like the character design in Killer Instinct, even though some of them are kind of lazy. They're not as lazy in the reboot, but in the original game, like Glacius and what's the other one's name? Cinder. They're pretty much just palette swaps. The Mortal Kombat formula. Alright, I got third overall. Pretty sad. We got 5 wrenches. Progress. Alright. I think I'm going to save after each of these attempts, so I at least keep my wrenches. Just in case something freezes, because it's happened before. Alright, we got 2 wrenches for my second place. Let's work on speed first, then we'll work on acceleration, then we'll work on stability. I don't know how handling works. Maybe I should look into that too. The second track is the one I'm worried the most about. The first and the third, I think with enough practice and enough stats, I'll be able to get first on. The second one, though, I need to be able to manage at least like a second place, which I wasn't even close to. That one's more a layout problem. Like, doing the right path on that one, I think, would be a big help. than a speed problem. But maybe it's just like if you wipe out once, you gotta start all over. Taco, do you play any like Killer Instinct? Like who do you play in that game? Original or new? I don't know. I know that you're a Street Fighter guy. I don't know if you play any other fighting games. I tried to play a bit of the Virtua Fighter, that new version that came out. And Virtua Fighter is fucking hard. DJ Combo had like all charge moves, didn't he? I used to play as Saberwolf just because his inputs were so easy, but I had the Game Boy version, and then I played it in the arcade, and I learned that all of his inputs aren't the same in the arcade, and it fucked me up pretty bad. But I always enjoyed Saberwolf. Jago's like the Ryu, like, pretty safe pick. And then Orchid, I mean, is pretty much like Jade, not just in color, like having that green suit, but I feel like they both have the ability to just ridiculously combo you and kill you so fast. And I'd always fear facing both Jade and Orchid as like a hard CPU or whatever. Because, you know, those arcade games always had it like on the hardest difficulty or whatnot. And you just get absolutely bodied when you get to them. Yeah, Killer Instinct 2 I used to play in the arcade quite a bit. That and Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3 were like my two games in the arcade. Also, look how far ahead I am right now. I don't know if that's just luck or because of the stat boost. The fuck? I'm not gonna complain about it. I think when I just have other combos, I stop thinking about racing so much, and it just kinda... It makes me not overthink too much on it. I've always wanted to pick like one fighting game and just kind of dedicate myself to it for a while and just see if I can get any good, but I don't think I have A, the right reflexes, and B, I don't have the brain power to understand stuff like frame data and all that stuff. I don't think I could ever really be good at a fighting game. Unfortunately. Wow, I can't believe how good this is gonna go. It's the ones where you go into training and they have the frame data right in front of your face. I get scared real fast. Wasn't that a big thing in like Skullgirls? Like Skullgirls would have extensive tutorials that were really helpful, but the game would be so scary you wouldn't want to play it. They made a second Skullgirls, right? I'm saving after this race, fuck it. Alright, we're going full speed now. Oh, like a 1.5? Alright. Soul Calibur 2, I cheesed the hell out of. So I would play the GameCube version, I'd play as Link, and Link would have this... I think I've talked about this on stream before, but it would have this move where you like grab the arm and then you do like a hit. And then I would use that to just ring out every single match. And it got me through so much of the single player of that game. Just that one move. Fuck. When you crash, it pushes you so far behind. Okay, we need at least second on this race. Got the hiccups just a little bit. That bridge. Like, look how far behind I am now. I already feel like I should. Let's test this out real quick. So if I go to restart, I go back. Options load. Tournament. Okay, so we can cheese this. But maybe I want to level up my stats a bit more before I try to cheese it. I don't even know who Charade is. That's how little I remember Soul Calibur. I can't remember the last Soul Calibur I played. I have the newest one. I played it a little bit, but it just didn't really click with me. Probably the last one I played a lot was like the one with Yoda. Is that 4 or 5? I don't remember. Tekken I got into around like the Tekken 3 days. Well, I'm so far ahead. Well, not anymore, but... God. Maybe I'm too fast now. Is that the problem? Well, I ended a lap in first, so that means I have the capability of doing this. Do I have the skill to do it is another question. The fortitude of doing that many laps in a row. Ah, what happened there? Was anyone ever good in the like Mortal Kombat? I would always think about like the players who would pick Shang Tsung. Like I don't know if I ever met someone that was good with the Shang Tsung. Like just the ability to morph into different characters. The tech of that seems way too complicated for anyone to like effectively use, but I never saw anyone that was like really good at it. Ah. I also remember the PlayStation version of Mortal Kombat Trilogy. Every time you'd morph with Shang Tsung, it'd have a loading screen because it had to load in whatever character you switched into, and I thought that was hilarious. I don't know how bad it was because I never owned that version, but I remember that being a thing. Fuck, I'm gonna get third. See, the rubber banding doesn't seem to affect me. It just affects the computer's ability to catch up to me. If I ended in a third, let me see if I end in third, how many points behind am I? I'm only down by 2 points. Like if I got first on the next race, I think that'll work. See, that requires commitment. Like, I don't think I could ever commit that much time. Maybe as a kid I could have, but... As a kid, I was the only fighting games I played as a kid was Mortal Kombat and, fucking Shaq Fu. No one can be good at Shaq Fu. I can only imagine what the frame data on Shaq Fu would be like. Do they play games like Shaq Fu, like side stuff on Evo? I bet they do. It's too much of a meme game to not. Every meme game has been represented at Evo at some point. No, I totally get what you mean. I used to play so much like Mean Bean Machine as a kid that I got pretty good at Puyo. But oddly enough, I didn't learn how to be like... It took so long to reset. That's not fair. I didn't get to finish the lap. I'm on lap 1 still. Bullshit. No, I can do this with this save. I'm confident. I should have saved after that one, because being down 2 points means I could have guaranteed myself a victory with a first. I'm on ice right now, and it feels bad. Wait, am I really not in first right now? What the hell? Yeah, thin ice. Oh god. Well, that was a pretty clean lap. I'm not confident that I can do that on every lap. Hello, Hiri, how are you? How you doing, buddy?
It's a new track record.
The best lap I've ever had. How about that? Tired? Hell yeah. Me too, but I'm sure I'm not as tired as you. Hi, Big Pharma, good luck. Good luck. You can both be miserable. Yeah, but I have the weekend to look forward to. That's the big difference. I just haven't been, like... I haven't been sleeping much. Some of it is intentional, some of it isn't. I think, like, it gets intentional, and then you just get used to not getting much sleep, and then you end up not getting much sleep on the times that you are trying to sleep. Dude, if I could win this race, I'm gonna pog off. Okay? I didn't want to take that shortcut anyway. Fuck that. Oh god, it's only in my stream. Luckily, it's only in my stream vernacular. The day I say it in real life is the day that I never say it again. Eventually it'll happen on accident, and I'll be like, well, gotta stop that. No, I want first. Please, no. Second's pretty good though. I will commit to second. Oh, buddy, 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 buddy. Alright. Yeah, this game's definitely going to take probably a couple streams. I'm guessing this game's going to take like 10 hours to beat. Which kind of sucks, but hey. It's the final racing game. That's the exciting part of it all. I never have to race around a track again. That's not true. There's a racing section in Conker's Bad Fur Day, so... Sorry, spoilers, but there is. I guess I still have to race around a track. I wonder if there's any other games that I have to race in. Probably. I wouldn't be surprised if Razor Scooter has like some racing level or something. I don't know. Done pretty well so far. I just have to be blue. That's all that needs to happen here. Which blue's in third right now, which probably won't stick, but you don't see that too often. So this mini-map in this game is so fucked up that blue could very well be in second.
It's a new track record.
I was gonna say, hell yeah, best lap ever, but then I realized I've only done this race once on this save, because I keep loading it. I think this is the run, though. As long as I don't make any grave mistakes here, I'm far enough ahead that I think it'd be good. Famous last words. But we still have to do the night courses of all this. So once I finish the night circuit, technically I'm halfway done. I think after I do the day ones, like the night ones shouldn't be a problem at that point. Like, yeah, I have to do them all again, but I'm gonna have the stats at the beginning, and they're the same courses. So you'd think if I could do them in day, I could do them at night. I'm so far ahead right now. How is this even happening? I don't understand how I'm this far ahead right now. But hey, I love it.
Final lap, track record.
Is the acceleration helping me that much? I don't even... It can't be. It's probably just luck. Maybe blue and yellow are fighting a bunch as they're racing, and that's keeping them back. I don't know. If I can finish this game tomorrow, the next game is Scooby-Doo. I have no clue what to expect out of that one. I think it's an adventure game. If it's an adventure game, I really want to try to do it without a guide. But my history with adventure games and trying to finish them without guides is pretty low. But I feel like that one's made for children, so we could probably figure it out, right? As a collective group. If I can't figure it out, maybe someone else can figure it out. Who knows? That was the craziest win of my life. That went surprisingly well. Alright, let's save. We just gotta do it once more. Three more wrenches. I'm gonna do it all in acceleration. This might be a mistake, but who needs stability? As long as I can stay in the front, I'll be fine. I don't know if the competition gets harder on the night levels or not, but hopefully I'm good. Oh god, frames.
Braked milkers, braked milkers, braked
Hello, Adam.
milkers, braked milkers, braked milkers, braked milkers, braked milkers, braked milkers, braked milkers. Deep breath in. Braked milkers, braked milkers, braked milkers, braked milkers.
The way she said
braked
in.
milkers, braked milkers, braked milkers, braked milkers.
Struggled a little bit. Thank you so much for the bits. How you doing? God, the frame rate gets really bad on this level at night, huh? Oh my god, why is it like that? Is it because of the, like, weather effects, or is it just because I can see all the racers right now? Fuck. That emote, I mean, that emote did pay for itself. For sure. God, I'm losing right now, but I'm not that far behind. I'm gonna stick with it. Play some games? Hell yeah. Vroom, vroom. Even though I'm playing this right now, I'm thinking about Resident Evil Village. Like, I want to finish it up. I'm excited to play it some more. God, the frame rate is so bad. Look at this. It is chugging, and it's making it hard to control. It's because of the snow, I bet. Or because of the lights, I suppose. This shit doesn't happen during the day. And it's not like the game would let you switch it off, because then what's the difference between night and day? Because I complimented the game about how the frame rate is pretty good on the first levels, and now it's just like, yeah, well, let me prove to you that you're not true. Scarlet Nexus is tomorrow? Really? Dude, I keep hearing this name, and I cannot, for the life of me, picture what that game is. For some reason, my brain has completely forgotten what that game is. I remember reading the name a ton. And I keep thinking it's like a code name and not an actual name for a game. But now you're saying it's almost out. So obviously it's a real name. See, even you saying that, I still don't... In my head, I still can't click what it is. I'll have to check it. Like, I'm not gonna buy it or anything, but I should check out someone playing it just so I can get that knowledge in my brain of what the hell it is. Is it a Souls-like? How'd I get so far ahead again? I'm not gonna say shit about it. This is great. What if in this racing game, when the moon came out, you turned into a sexy beast and joined a Netflix dating show? I probably won't save scum on the next circuit the first time through because I want to get some wrenches in before I start save scumming. I mean, unless I win right away, then maybe I'll be like, ooh, But I think my vehicle's going to be too slow to win right away. A Tales game. You know, I've only played Tales of Symphonia is the only Tales game I've ever played. And honestly, I really enjoyed it. I never touched one after that, though. I think that's the one people seem to say is the best anyway. Whenever I played Symphonia, though, I would tell people that I mashed the A button all the way through the game and I beat it. Like, I didn't really have to think too hard in that game. I just would like mash A during battles and win most of the time. And people would always tell me, you're playing it wrong. And to them, I say, who fucking cares? When it works, baby.
It's a new track record.
We're still getting track records. I'm getting track records and I'm not even in first right now. What the hell? Yeah, I think people get mad with the way I play games. You don't see it a lot on these streams because of the types of games I'm playing, but I tend to ignore... Like, it definitely comes out on some games, but I tend to just ignore as many systems as I can. I'm all about, like, min-maxing. Like, show me the best attack, and I'll just use that attack over and over and win. Like, let's just cut the bullshit. Why bother to find an enemy's weakness when you could just get like a powerful attack that just works every time instead? Alright, I need at least a second on this race. I am so far behind right now though, holy shit. I don't think I'm getting first. I mean, that's like when I played Pokemon Stadium, like... I'd find an attack that would work maybe 60% of the time, and then I would just, like, retry the fight over and over again until that one time it works. The one time the computer doesn't combo me into oblivion with some kind of sleep move. Shit. Still far enough ahead that this should be fine, but man. I'd rather be winning right now. The $1 million question will be, did Green get second on the last race? Yep. No, actually no, because then we would have been tied. Interesting. So I have a 2-point advantage here. Should be good enough. Two more wrenches. We'll put them into stability, please.
Fighters, on your mark.
All right, let me throw out to you guys an idea that I've been cooking. This is definitely not a for sure thing, but I'm thinking about when I finish playing through the N64 stuff. Depending when, a lot of this depends on like how long this takes and like when it ends. What I'm thinking about is tacking on another month of streams where I just grind out 16-star runs of Mario and see what kind of time I can get it down to. I don't know. I've been thinking a lot about Mario speedrunning and like just trying it again just to see what I can get out of myself. I don't think I'm gonna be high level, but I've definitely been watching a lot more runs lately. And, like, I'm getting that itch again. Your boy wants to see some gold splits. And some red splits. But I was thinking about just, like, doing it for, like, a month. I want to see if I can get a sub 20-minute time, which is not, by any means, a great time. But it's definitely better than I ever managed when I was running it, like, a decade ago. Though the strats have changed a lot, too, so... But what I think what's going to happen is, my thought is, I mean, a lot of it banks on Aiden Chronicles, how long that takes. But I think what's going to happen is, I think this challenge is going to finish at like, I don't know, like 23 months of streams. And I would love to just tack on a little bit of stuff just to hit that 2-year mark. Which I think 2 years is probably like mid-August, I think, is when I started. Somewhere around there. I think it was mid-August. So a lot of it just depends on where that goes. And if I'm still feeling like... I have been feeling this like itch for a while. The question is, will I still be feeling it in a month and a half? I don't know. There's definitely some other questions that revolve around that. I.e., do I learn the run on stream or do I learn it off stream so that I'm just ready to go with runs? That's the part I'm not sure on yet. Because I need to practice out individual stars because I don't. Some of the stuff, I know how it works, but I've never really like done it. I've never done some of the tricks before. But I need to learn literally how to do some of them. Unfortunately, I can't just be like, here's the world record, I need to recreate this. That's not how it works, because the world record does ridiculous strats that I'm not going to learn in 30 days or a month or whatever. Not really 30 days, but a month worth of streams. I don't have a Japanese cart that would work for it, but the time difference is pretty minimal. Like, really, you only need a Japanese cart if you're going for like world record. Like, if you have like a really good time, that's when you need that stuff. I think what I want to do though, I've always played Mario on a standard controller, and I think I'd want to learn how to do it on a controller with a better stick. So I'd have to kind of relearn how to play the game because of that. Alright. We're halfway done with this game. New maps, baby. Alright, we'll just do a straight playthrough here just to kind of learn the maps. I think this map looks terrible, by the way. What the fuck? Okay, we gotta turn left there. Part of me also wants to learn 70 star, but I think that is... I think 30 days is not enough to really put in all the work on 70 star. I think you start small. 70 star seems like it would be more fun, but it's also way more of a time commitment because it's like an hour-long run. I am going to lose this race by a lot. It's alright, this is just to kind of learn what these courses look like. Dude, I can't even beat Sunshine normally without turning it off. Am I supposed to be in here? What the fuck? Oh, you literally can't drive on that. Okay. Yeah, the only problem with 70 star is, like, 70 star touches almost every level, but I have a real fear of TikTok clock. TikTok clock and Rainbow Ride. I definitely have a fear of those levels. And those levels tend to have like the fastest stars. The TikTok clock especially, because of all the invisible walls in that level. Like, it's so easy to do things properly and then just hit some kind of invisible wall. What is happening right now? Look how far behind I am, by the way. That's fine. I just need to get the reps in here. Yeah, my real goal would be 16 star. I want a 20 minute time or less, which is very achievable. It's not going to be an instantaneous thing, but I think I can get it beyond that. Oh, there was a secret wall there. Love how the exit also shows itself when you create the other side of the wall. I need to see how that shortcut works. There's another shortcut on the left side there too. You can jump through that window. Interesting. Alright, we gotta learn where the shortcuts are. There's another one to the right over there too. We'll get one pity wrench for getting last. These are actually the last new courses because the final circuit just gives you 2 random courses and then I don't know if it's 1 new course or whatever it is, the third one's always set. Vroom. Cool. This game's pretty bad. I don't like it. I don't like it. Everyone's already finished. They're all just waiting for me. Okay, so getting to that shortcut's actually a lot trickier than I thought it would be. The only other option I would have in my head would be if there's any other games I'd want to learn, and I can't think of any. Like, I can't think of any other games that would, Dude, I kind of feel like I should, I could use this one instead. Maybe that's what I should do. It's got worse handling. This is probably a bad idea. I'm switching sleds mid-race, which is unheard of strategy. Means that last wrench we got is for nothing. This is a tiny map. Like, if you guys could speedrun any game, like, what would you choose? Like, what's the one game you feel like you could play over and over? And it would be fun. Too many options out there. I love how the brakes make noise. Blunky's a very RNG heavy one, right? Like, were you like a teleporter guy or no? I feel like that became the meta at some point, I know, but
It's a new track record.
yeah, this is a short race. Under 3 minutes. I've always been terrible at like roguelikes. I could not imagine running a roguelike. I don't think there's any roguelike I've ever been good at. New Monkey Ball game? I used to speedrun Monkey Ball 1, and this is gonna be like the same levels. Monkey Ball is such a fun game to speedrun. So once the tricks get like frame perfect, then it starts getting a little frustrating, but I used to be able to finish Monkey Ball 1 Expert pretty quick. It was a lot of fun. I was never like high level in that either, but man, when you get good at it, you feel like a god. But a lot of it is just like memorizing, this is where the timer is, and I need to hold this direction when the timer hits this. A lot of it's more just memorization than anything else, but I think summer GDQ is usually soon, right? Are they doing it in person yet? Probably not yet. I'd imagine next year they're probably going back, huh? To in person. Who knows? I'm kicking ass with this vehicle.
It's a new track record.
Alright, apparently I should have just picked this vehicle to begin with. Or maybe that was just an easy track. This one looks like a pain in the ass. That is a lot of turns. Oh my god. July 4th. You buying anything in the Steam sale? I'm still considering, like, I might pick up Half-Life Alyx. Everyone tells me, like, if you have a VR unit, like, that's the game you need to own. I don't know. I might keep holding out. It's pretty cheap in this sale, though. It's like 35 bucks or something, which I don't think that game's ever going to come down super cheap. But RE6, oh no. My condolences. Oh man. I think I need to get like handling up. I don't know if it's handling or it's probably stability, huh? Like what keeps me from falling off? Whatever that is, I need that. Wow, yeah. Part of me does actually want to go back and finish Resident Evil 6 someday. I should think about it. Like, which ones haven't I finished? Because I've played through... I finished 1, I finished 2. I've never finished 3. I finished 4 many times. I finished 5. Never finished 6. Finished 7. About to finish 8. I've never played 0. Code Veronica I've never finished, so... I don't really like the classic Resident Evil very much, though. I don't really like tank controls. That's the biggest problem. I have a hard time with the tank controls. So I did do Resident Evil 2 for this challenge, and that went okay. Okay, this race is going to be really hard to win. What other ones do people like? People like Revelations, right? Like some of the side stuff. I don't think we're going to get a Code Veronica. I think they're going to move on to 4 next. They're going to forget all about Code Veronica. If I ever did a Dreamcast challenge, I'd have to play through Code Veronica. All the more incentive not to. Just so I don't have to play another tank control Resident Evil. Resident Evil 3, I don't really like the whole pursuer thing when it comes to Resident Evil games, so I'm not a huge fan of 3 from what I've played of it. It just doesn't seem as good. I never finished the 3 remake. Maybe that's what I should do. I do have it. I just kind of fell off it because I wasn't feeling it. I loved the 2 remake. Well, Dreamcast. I think casually, because I haven't in a long time because of pandemic and everything. But when I go to game stores, like I used to always look at N64 stuff. I'm sure now I'll move on to like Dreamcast and like casually collect for it. Which I just mean like stuff that I see in person that looks interesting. I don't think I'm gonna go crazy with it. I really only own like, I'd say like 25 games for my Dreamcast right now. There's a few I would love to own. But you just don't see Dreamcast stuff in person as often either. Like pretty much all the stores around here have the same games. The only crazy purchase I think I'd make with Dreamcast is if I ever saw a complete set of Samba de Amigo maracas in person, I'd probably buy them. I'd probably pay just about anything for it, honestly. It's kind of the one thing I always wanted. Hello, Alice. Most of the other like real niche, like I own Seaman, I own 2 keyboards. I have Samba de Amigo, I just never had the maracas. And they were so silly that I just always wanted to own them. Yeah, I have Typing of the Dead with the keyboard, and then I went to like a Goodwill once, and I was just kind of looking through the electronics, and mixed in with all of their like PS2 USB keyboards was a Dreamcast keyboard, and I could not believe it. I got it for like $2 because they thought it was just a regular old keyboard. They had a million of them there, and it was just here's one Dreamcast keyboard stuck to it all. Looks like computer's just stuck there. Oh, it just reset. My god, how am I gonna win these races? Practice, that's how. Yeah, this is it. It's the last racing game. I have 12 games left and not a single racing game. We got 2 sports games left. We got some, I still have to play Razor Scooter, which is more of like a Tony Hawk kind of game. You have the GameCube keyboard controller, like the big controller with the keyboard in the middle. Dude, that thing is so cool looking. That thing's probably worth a lot of money, huh? It's just so ridiculous. It's such a funny thing to look at, though. Practice, man, practice. Yeah, this game has so little information on the internet. It's pretty wild. I'm quickly learning, though, that this game is very not great. But the biggest motivation on this game is that every time you fail, you still unlock these little wrenches, and you use the wrenches to upgrade your vehicles. So every failure, I can kind of increase my stats a little bit, which is nice. Yeah, $200 is a lot. Let's see, what Dreamcast games, if I saw in person, I'd probably buy. I think Blue Stinger is a game I've always been interested in. I have no clue if it's supposed to be any good or not, but I think I'd pick that up. I'd probably pick up Echo the Dolphin. I don't think I have that, and I don't think that's a good Echo game, but I do enjoy Echo enough that I'd probably pick that up. I already have a lot of the games that matter. Skies of Arcadia would be great, but I have a feeling that game's really expensive. I know it didn't come out in the US, but I'd probably pick up Ikaruga if I ever saw it. Which is probably also super expensive. I already own that game on a bunch of systems, though. I don't know why I'd want another copy. I have a whole nother lap to do? Shit. I can't do this, man. I'd probably pick up Who Wants to Beat Up a Millionaire, because that's the kind of stupid shit that I would buy. Just to own it. Did Phantasy Star Online version 2 ever come out in the US? I don't think it did. I think it did on GameCube, right? I already own multiple web browsers, so I don't need another web browser disk. I feel like I own most of like the hits. I don't own Crazy Taxi 2, so I'd probably pick that up if I ever saw it. Dude, it's so weird, some of the games that they're releasing physically. Like, that game's tiny, isn't it? You have web browsers on C. I have web browsers for the Dreamcast, so yeah, they're on disk. I also have like a ton of demo discs where they used to include the web browsers, so I have like a bunch of different versions of them too. I used to surf the web on my Dreamcast. I know that sounds sad, but they actually had in Sonic Adventure 1, every like week or two, they'd have a different time trial with a leaderboard, and then you would upload your save data in order for it to like register your times and stuff. So I used to do that. But then people started hacking those leaderboards and they weren't like cool. But it was so much fun to just like push a time on a certain level over and over. It was really cool. They just had one browser. It was like a built-in Sega browser. I don't know if Sega made it or if it was someone else. I'm not actually sure, but it was dial-up internet unless you had the broadband adapter, which very few people did, and it would be it was extremely ineffective. Like, a very slow loading browser. Sega's pretty ahead of the time on all internet stuff, I think. I used to play the first week that Phantasy Star Online came out, I think it came out during the summer, and I played for like 80 hours for sure. Dreamcast has a huge homebrew scene, so Opera probably did come out on Dreamcast at some point. Early Dreamcasts can just boot burned CDs, so the homebrew scene is pretty insane. Pretty much any emulator you can think of, you can play on a Dreamcast, and all you have to do is burn a CD and put the disc in. It's so easy to do that kind of stuff. But I think the later gen ones, when they started bringing out like different colors of Dreamcasts, like I think the black Dreamcasts, I don't think any of those can read full like burned CDs. I still have some burned CDs actually that would work in my Dreamcast. So we're getting to the point where burned CDs are just stopped. They're starting to get disc rot and stop working. So I wonder if those discs still work or not. Be fun to crack out someday and just see what kind of stuff I've burned on CDs. There's probably some ridiculous stuff in there. Yeah, the first week that Phantasy Star Online came out, I'm pretty sure I played it for like $80 on our dial-up internet. Like 80 hours is too much to play a game in a week, for sure, but the whole time I was just using up our phone line and stuff. I think my dad was pretty pissed. I still remember getting to level 99 in that game, and I don't think I ever beat the final boss on the hardest difficulty. It's a cool game, though. Alright, well, we can at least farm this level for wrenches. That's nice. I think I'm going to try cranking up stability. So handling also might be useful. I don't really know what stat's the best. Yeah, I was pretty bad with that. I was pretty bad with Diablo 2. I was pretty bad with WoW for a while. I mean, WoW was kind of the first MMO I really played, so it made sense to go pretty nuts. Diablo 2 was while I was in high school, so... Where the fuck am I? I feel like this game doesn't have real set boundaries on stuff. Vroom. I was a good boy. I never skipped school or anything, but I definitely would play it like you get home and then you just play until you go to bed, and then you go to school and then you repeat. I can't game the way I used to. Like, A, so many terrible habits, but also B, like I don't have it in me for marathon sessions anymore. Alright, see ya. Nice to know ya. I think I'm actually on something, so I'm not falling anymore. Is there a respawn button? No, I just live here now. Uh-oh, hard crash. Alright, we can't go there anymore. Alright, this game's real buggy. This game's not very good. It's made by the Tony Hawk people. Means we lost our wrenches from before. I didn't use that wrench. That's okay.
Riders, on your mark.
Oh, we're gonna have to learn these levels. Like after these levels, like that's pretty much it for new levels. So if we can just become masters at these levels, we'll be fine. Yeah, I'll probably pick up Diablo 2 Remastered when it comes out, and I'll just be like, man, this game's not as good as I remember. I have a real fear that that's what's going to happen when I play it. I'm just going to be like, this feels old. Speaking of vicarious visions, I mean, if they made this game, they could definitely make Diablo work better.
It's a new track record.
New track record, and I'm in last place. Embarrassing. Once I get behind, I start trying to push it, and that's where I crash a lot more. I wonder how much faster that is. You take the proper entrance. This also. Definitely not faster if you do it the way I'm doing it.
Final lap.
I have not once gotten that one to work. I'm just trying to find the shortcuts that make sense. But here I think I just need to go on the right side of the logs. There's a smaller area than I would have expected. And then you can over jump it. Oh no, you can go too fast. That doesn't seem worth it then. If I could max speed it, I'd be like, yeah, definitely, but the fact that I can go too far, too fast, too furious, kind of an issue. I don't know how I'm going to maybe I should just do one more circuit, get my wrenches, get my stats up a bit, and then we can just kind of save scum and just focus on one race at a time. I'm just gonna keep working on speed. I don't know if that's a good idea, but
On your mark.
speed, I think increasing speed just makes turns harder. This is the race at least that I have in the bag. Like, I win this one every time. Why? Because there's not a billion different side paths that I can take. It's just a straightforward race. Like right now I'm losing by a bunch, I'm still gonna win this race. Okay, maybe not. Maybe I'm too fast. I might be too fast. I can't control myself anymore. That's a terrible lap. Alright, now we're gonna get our best lap ever right here.
It's a new track record.
Told you. Not enough brake. Now, this race makes me think maybe there isn't rubber banding. Like, the other races, I always feel like the computers are just catching up out of nowhere. But this race, once you get ahead, you're just ahead. Like, they don't catch up to you anymore. Like, my best lap was 6 seconds better than the person in front of me. Alright, I'm gonna save real quick just so I lock in those, in case it freezes again. Wait, why is it saying that? Weird. Alright. Top speed, and then crank up stability a bit. I don't know what stability is versus handling.
Riders, on your mark.
God. God. The guy in fourth is stuck right now. I guess we have that going for us. But I think you get the same amount of wrenches for third as fourth, so maybe it really doesn't matter. I get third. I think first and second are too far ahead already. My goal should just be to hear that I have a new lap record, because that means I'm getting faster times. This lap is not going to be the fastest, but it might be a good future goal. Wait, how did the guy in fourth catch up to me? Son of a bitch. That turn is the same turn. And look, it's the same turn I crashed on last time, and then the computer got stuck at the exact same point in the level. Either that or the mini-map is broken. I don't know which. Nice. Ooh, what? I should follow that turn up. I bet that's faster. Oh, come on, get third. Wait, which way is forward? Damn it. Well, I didn't get last. That's kind of fun. Okay. Honestly, that race made me feel a little bit better about the last level. I think I can get there on the last level. I'm still worried about the first level, and then I'm never going to get there on the first level. I'm going to keep doing stuff to try to get wrenches. Because the wrenches are a good investment because it's going to help me on this level, but it's also going to help me on the dark versions, the night versions of these levels. So we're investing time in the next circuit as well. The goal on this level, I think, should be, for now, third place or better. I think this is my weakest level. I've gotten too fast. Oh, it put me into the shortcut. How nice of it. That's so weird. Why would it do that? Okay, almost hit my head on that. See, this level, by far, trouble. You gotta rebuild your PS5. Guess what? I have to rebuild my PS5 almost every day. It is so bad now. I don't know what happened that made it happen like so frequently, but pretty much now I hard shut it down every time I use it because if I put it into sleep mode, it's going to have to rebuild when I power it back up. I'm gonna hit power. I'm gonna hit the power button on my controller, and nothing's gonna happen. And I'm gonna have to walk over to the system and hit the power button. And then when that finally works, it's gonna be doing the little percentage thing. That's gonna have to rebuild my external. It does that thing where it gives you like a super giant font on your screen because it's running in the lowest resolution. A little progress bar. Yeah, mine's gotten really bad lately, unfortunately. I don't know if they changed something or what. I keep falling for that same problem on that last turn every time.
Final lap.
Yeah, I actually thought that was the last lap. What do people think about that demo? I can't tell, like, if people are enjoying it or not. I've read mixed things, but, like, I don't know. I'm not interested enough in the game to try it out. But, I'm curious what people think of it. We're going to kill chaos. Yeah, I really haven't seen many people talk about it either. I did see that they like extended the dates because of all the issues they were having initially, so I think it's still going for a little while. It was supposed to be over like today or yesterday or something. Yeah, the corrupted issue I think was going for like a day or two, right? But my understanding is they extended the end date because of that. I need to get better at this first race, and I don't know how to do it. Vroom. The other thing I wonder if I could do is just go back to the first circuit and play it with this super fast vehicle. And then just be like, yeah, here's a bunch of wrenches. Go nuts. I mean, I get a solid amount of wrenches from this race every time, but the other two, I'm not. I'm just getting one wrench from each of those races. I'm getting 5 for each attempt at this point. But I think I need the experience, so it would make more sense to doing these levels so I can get the reps in, get better at the tracks. If the whole game was tracks like this, I'd enjoy this more. Not just because I win on this track, but I like it better when there's not such an open track that I have to figure out where to go. I don't like open areas. Just give me some edges and tell me to stay between them, and I'm good.
Final lap. track record.
Nice. Look at that, I'm getting better and better at that race. Down by 4 points. I don't think my odds are great here. Like, even if I got first on this race, I think I need better than a fourth on the first race, or I'm just in trouble. Oh, I can replace all of these? Like, whenever I want? Okay, I think top speed's good. I think acceleration's good. I'm gonna try that. See how that goes.
Riders on your mark.
Oh. Look at that. I'm always end up just behind right at the beginning because of that. Ah. I love a good bird noise when I'm racing. Hit. I mean, that's a huge shortcut. Like that's a shortcut that I need to hit on every lap. Obviously I need to hit it faster than I did there. Okay. Luckily I counted that as a lap. I wasn't sure if it would because it seems like the kind of game where it wouldn't work. Sounds good, Alice. Honestly, if there was a stream to miss, it would be the one. This game is pretty lackluster. Of course, it's going to be time-consuming, but... Ooh, I actually made that turn. I usually try not to risk that one. I didn't take the train, but this is just as good. Actually, that's probably a better shortcut, because it's easier to hit. Did I actually see the person in second? Unbelievable. Yeah. Now I'm trying to push it and get a little riskier here. Okay. I didn't want to take that anyway. Man, I was so close to second, and now I've fallen far behind. Yeah, it's game over in this race. I was kind of hoping that I would improve here. I do think I'm getting better at this race, but it kind of fell apart in that last lap. Hello, D's. How you doing? Okay, that path is definitely the path to take. I mean, it would have been impossible for me to win there anyway. The important thing is we got our wrenches. We'll save those. I want to keep putting them in stability. I think stability makes it so I don't fall off as easy. And I think that is beneficial. This is the race that I don't know how I'm going to win. This is the one race that's the biggest problem. Of the three, this one is hell. I love watching them try to do shortcuts and failing. It is so funny. God, I tried to cut that corner again. It worked that time, but man, that is something I gotta stop attempting to do. I don't want to take this path. I wanted to take the other path. Maybe it's fine. I always crash there, though. Legitimate problem. I'm in second right now, though. This is definitely the best I've done on this race before. So the positioning's broken. I'm behind 2 people, but it said I was in second there. Shit. That turn, I need to work on. That shortcut would help a lot. I just don't. I'm worried about not hitting it. That shortcut, I don't think would help very much. Once again, I've taken the path I don't want to take. Maybe this will let me practice slowing down on this turn. Well, my best lap ever. That's cool. I can actually see first and second here. If I get at least second, like, this is then the run. Like, this is then me save scumming. Like, if I can get a good race on here, I'm still gonna start save scumming. Because this is the one that I'm the most worried about. Unfortunately, falling apart. I'm starting to get more confident though. Like, this race is going a lot better right now than it usually does, so I think I'm starting to get the muscle memory on it a little bit. And I think the right path... Oh god, not the right spot. I think this is the path to take. Have to be really careful on this turn. Now a TV in the barcade to host 24/7 Salty Bet. Nice. Is that what you're doing with it? You crazy. Who's your favorite Salty Bet fighter? What's the most ridiculous Salty Bet character? I haven't checked out Salty Bet in a long time. Alright, this race, easy win every time. If I get first here and the computers fall in the right positions, there is a chance I can win on the third race. It just depends how many points I'm down. I'll probably save after this race as a safety anyway, but if there's a way for me to win based on that race, like, I think if I try hard enough, I think I can get a first on the third race. It's going to take the right attempt, but I think it's possible. I think I have the skill level. Not on like a first try basis, but I still don't know what happens if I tie. I don't know if tying counts as a first for me. I would hope so, but some racing games that's not the case. I don't know why this race is so easy. It just kind of is. Has it not always been anime girls? What the people love. Are there certain fighters that win every time? I guess that's how odds work. Like, who's the most powerful fighter? Who has the best win-loss record? Is anyone undefeated? Alright, I'm going for the best lap here. Check this shit out. Okay, I was just kidding about the best slap. I'm not going for it. That's fucked up. What does Killer Whale do? Does Killer Whale even fit on the screen? Pretty fucked up. What about Zombie Killer Whale? Undead Killer Whale. The term Zombie Killer Whale is actually really funny. Oh, I'm only down by 2 points. Okay, so there's a chance here. Chomp, chomp. Yeah, I wish I could pop out from the bottom of the screen and chomp people. Toasty. Okay, we're all on the bridge. I increased handling, and honestly, I can really feel it right now. Like the hand, I feel like I'm turning a lot easier. All right, crash, not great, not a good start. What? Just like that, we're back in it. No. God. Oh. Hello, Robo. How are you? Get up there. Turn. Okay, I'm not that far behind. Like, I can still catch up. There's still a shot here at victory. Thank you so much. I I can see the person in first, which doesn't happen very often. This is definitely my best run here. Did I just go through that tree? I might have. The fuck? Dude, I'm in first. What is happening? How am I in first right now? Is this the run?
It's a new track record.
Not only did I win, but I won decidedly. Let's go. Quick save before something crashes. Now we have to do it all again in the dark. I'm less worried about this run though. I kind of like what handling is doing for me. Hello, Bobby.
Riders on your
I mean, what do you... I feel like a mural would be hard, though, right? I don't know. Shit. Alright. Night is just doing the same courses, but the frame rate's a lot worse because of the lighting effects. That's how this game works. Well, I'm glad I saved, huh? This game does crash pretty frequently. What if you just did a Garfield mural? No video games, just Garfield. I wonder if I have to reseat the cartridge. Maybe that's the problem. Game has a pretty bonkers save system. Ba, 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 ba. Just get a mural done of every... It's got a little piece of it for every single video game you've ever played in your entire life. That's such bullshit, dude. Alright, let's play in first person mode. Oh my god, this is the worst. Oh, a literal full house. Yeah, definitely. How rude. Let's try that again. That was not a good start to that level.
riders on your mark.
Oh, so when you said Joey's puppet, you meant Mr. Woodchuck. Dude, I pretty much know everything about Full House that you could ever imagine. I'm like the Full House expert. If there was ever a Full House bar trivia night, I would get first place, guaranteed. Oof. I'm not doing great here. I wonder if the competition gets harder on the night courses. Or if I'm just worse at racing. Could be either or. I think also, like, changing the handling as much as I have been, I think changes the way the vehicle feels, so I kind of have to readjust a bit. That shortcut right there, though, I think picks up a lot of time. What the hell? It doesn't like playing well. It's cursed, man. It froze on the same bridge twice, which makes me think it's just like bugs. I should read some reviews of this game and just see if they mention anything about crashing, or if it's like, I want to know if it's my controller pack. I mean, not my controller pack, but my game pack. Maybe my N64 is just giving up on life at this point. You never know. It's like, holy shit, you're still doing this? Yeah, man. Let me just finish the race. How about that? I am confident now that I will be able to finish this game tomorrow. I think I could finish this game in the next, like, well, I shouldn't say that yet, because the last circuit, I'm assuming I have to level up a new vehicle for. That path is so much faster. I mean, it's a Steam sale. You could buy whatever you want. It's all garbage, and it's all cheap, so buy any garbage you want.
It's a new track record.
Okay. What I learned on that lap is those two shortcuts together. Actually, holy shit. I don't know how he does that shortcut. I should learn. I always see that hole there, and I can't figure out where it starts. But seeing him jump over the path there kind of gave me a few new ideas on it. It means that it starts on the right side instead of the left side, which I've been looking at. It's never the right time to get into balloons. Balloons is garbage. I don't care what anyone says. Balloons is almost always on sale for 99 cents, though, so. What? Yeah, see, double the price. How am I so far behind now? What happened? I bought Puyo 2 a while back on PS5 because it was like 20 bucks, and I did not, I have not played it. Shit, I was almost caught up. I threw there. I'm restarting. It's all or nothing here, baby. I need at least third on this race, preferably second or better. I'm done milking the wrenches. I don't think I need the wrenches. I think I just need the good run. I think that Lego game looks interesting. I don't really know much about it though. I think visually it looks good. I don't know if gameplay-wise it's any good. I think it's not the kind of puzzle game that I would enjoy. I don't know yet. I haven't actually seen anyone play it. I've just seen still shots of it, so. I'll use that shortcut that's way faster, but I'm too scared to use it. Like, this shortcut is bullshit, too. You gotta hit it at just the right speed.
Riders, on your mark.
Yeah, I have a few things from the Steam sale in my cart, but like I don't know if I'm gonna buy anything. The only thing I'm considering that's a decent sized purchase is Half-Life Alyx. But even that, like, everyone says it's great, but I don't know if it's for me. I know it has kind of like a horror feel. I'm not a big fan of VR horror, to be honest. What? Look at Blue. Blue is stuck right now. Is that what they call it? Nom nom nom. Alright, I want to find this shortcut at the beginning. Hold on. I think it has to be on the right side. Is it like up here? Oh, it's right there. I can see it. I don't think it. I mean, that wasn't a shirt, right? It was just art. I mean, art. I put art in finger quotes if I didn't have my hands on a controller right now. Okay, so that brings you here. Oh, fuck. Definitely quicker, but there's a shirt that was on Teespring. Oh. First. It's really hard to hit that first shortcut. That hill is hard to stay on. Oh, that's not fair! Bullshit. Alright. After this race, I think it's gonna be smooth sailing, but I need to place in this one. Race 2, easy win. Race 3, I just need a little bit of luck on that one, but I think it's easier than this one. I also want to get that first shortcut down. I think I just have to start further to the right than it looks. Like literally just hug that wall. If you hit every shortcut, like, look how far ahead you get. And you still have to maintain it, which is easier said than done.
It's a new track record.
Is that the secret to this level? You just gotta take it slower and hit every shortcut. And then your money. Like, look at how far ahead I am right now. Like, what the fuck? There's a shortcut right there, too, that I'm not taking. I don't think it really helps that much, though. Okay. Forgot the first shortcut. Well. Can't wait to see how the game freezes or how I blow it. One of the two. What? That's not a good start. Okay, at least now I'm confident that I can win this race forever, ever. Forever, ever, ever? Plus, 2 firsts will give me a lot less pressure on that 3rd level. Like, I probably could even get a 3rd and still be okay on that 3rd race. Just depends how everyone else places. First time I've won this race, though. Nice. Alright. Save, please. Okay, I think we're gonna get through this pretty easy now, the rest of it. Like, this race, I don't know if I've ever lost.
Riders, on your mark.
It's what? Just look at like an hour or something. What if I just finish this game tonight? Wouldn't that be sweet as fuck? That we could just Scooby-Doo it up tomorrow? I don't think I'm gonna finish this game tonight, but it would be sweet. I mean, at the pace I'm going, there's a chance. Especially because all the levels are gonna be pretty familiar because it just picks random stages. Because the cup that's left is like a special cup.
It's a new track record.
I could win this race in my sleep. And I will tonight. In my sleep. Dude, I'm now noticing the importance of handling. Like, before I had to brake on these turns, I don't have to anymore. Handling is actually pretty great in this game. Now, stability, I don't really know what that does. I'm guessing it just makes you hold on to your vehicle.
Final lap.
That's the other thing I like about this race is it's just short. Look at this. 2.5 minutes, not even.
It's a new track record.
16. I'm up against 8 points. Can I even lose? I think if I get last place, I still win. I'm pretty sure that's the case. I should probably save for safety's sake, but I think a last place is still a win here. Because I think you get 1 point for last place and 8 points for first, and I'm up by 8 right now. Let's go. I love it. I love it. Dude, let's all play some Smash TV right now. Smash TV never made it to the N64, but that's probably for the best because I don't think I'd want to play Smash TV with an N64 controller. It would probably be fine. I guess if they could pull off Robotron, they could probably pull off Smash TV. Dude, I used to love those Midway collections that they made all the time on like GameCube and stuff. And then what? Midway got eaten? Is that what happened? Dude, I'm doing terrible right now. I thought I had this race down, but apparently I do not. Okay. Oh, we can still go through the train. Not as fast, but... Okay. Yellow's stuck on a wall, so I'm probably guaranteed third at least. I'm having a really bad race, though. But I think Yellow's rubber banding right now. Don't think. Maybe not. I don't know. I don't think you can get through that section that fast. Is there a chance here that I could still win? That'd be pretty weird. I'm really not having a good race.
Final lap.
What? My life was on the line. Oh, the frame rate. I didn't know how fast I was going. There's a mile per hour in the corner there, but I can't read it when I'm going that fast. You're not supposed to read and drive. Alright, I'm gonna get third, but that's cool. I was still way closer than I had any right to be. Look at that, I still won by a lot. Alright, onto the final areas here. Special events. Ski-Doo or Arctic Cat? I'm clearly a Polaris guy, look at me. Alright, so what are the rules here? Wait, do we... Oh, we got a new vehicle. Which one's better? Like, mine's better, right? Like, why would I switch? The fact that this is the case, though,
Riders, on your mark.
I think this is going to make it easier. Oh, look, this is my best race. Wonder if the computers are way better now. Not. Shit, maybe this one won't take that long because I don't have to level up a vehicle. I already have one leveled up. I think the AI I think is improved though because I'm not racing as well here, but they're definitely keeping up with me more than they usually do. I'm winning, yeah. I think I'm going to finish this tonight, actually, because I did not anticipate that I could just use the same vehicle in this last circuit. I think I'm doing this tonight. Is this level mirrored or anything? No, it's just the same. I guess it's just kind of random luck here. Now, the question is, if I save scum here, which I'm going to, does the random level... Oh, shit. Does the randomness always stay the same? Like, will the second course be the same from when I save? Or does that get generated when I actually start the race? It'd be kind of interesting either way. If I lose this race after getting my best race, I'm gonna be so pissed. I am actually not having a great race here. Also, the computer AI is definitely better in this mode. I think they're all using the vehicle I just unlocked, so they just have way better stats than they did previously. But my stats are still slightly better because of how leveled out I was. Let's go. Yeah, I didn't even get a new record there. We got 4 wrenches? Oh, did I not even use them last time? We'll just crank up stability for now.
Riders, on your mark.
Oh, shit. This is the race that I just did before. It is going to be harder, though, if the computers are improved. It's going to be harder to win this race. This is not... The last one was a good RNG pick. This one's not. I mean, really, we're just getting the same tracks we just played, though. I guess that's kind of nice, because they're fresh in my head. Holy shit. I didn't even know you could go up there. My vehicle just feels way faster in this mode. I don't know if it is. I mean, hey, if I could kind of stay towards the front. I think I have the advantage on the back end of this course, so like if I can just stay close in the front end, and we're Gucci. Problem is, I'm moving so fast right now that I'm just not used to it. Like I'm making a lot of bad turns and stuff because of it.
Final lap.
Alright, have a killer lap here. Fuck, this is not a killer lap. I think I might be too far behind. Maybe, maybe not. If I could at least get second, it'd give me a little bit of wiggle room. Nice. Tied for the lead. Unfortunately, that's the worst luck there. Hello, Brian Rampage. But that's okay. I don't know if this next track, I'm assuming, is new. I don't know. I don't know anything about it, so. It says SnoCross. The title track of the hit game, Polaris SnoCross.
On your mark.
Holy shit, look at this level. This is definitely new, but what is this mini-map? I do tend to do better on these maps where it's just like one straight path. And my handling is up, so like I can make these turns pretty easily. Yeah, SnoCross is going okay. This game's not great. Kind of buggy, it freezes a lot. But we're almost done. I think we're gonna finish it tonight. At the start of the stream, I almost guaranteed I wouldn't finish it tonight, but like things have been steadily improving. That's not fair. Alright, can't go too fast on that one. Doesn't seem like that hard of a race, though.
It's a new track record.
You don't say. The new track record on my first race? Good question. It's because I'm in, like, my vehicle is maxed out in terms of speed and stuff, so that's probably what's really the problem here. But yeah, it is kind of messed up from a design perspective. I just have to remember which, it's this jump. Okay. I still hit an invisible wall. What? Look how far ahead I am. Yeah, I think it's bad racing etiquette to like hang stuff up there and then not have the player just kind of pass through it when they hit it. Unless that's their design, is they want you to slow down. I don't know. This seems really easy though for like a final race. So we do still have to do it all in dark, like a night mode.
Final lap. Track record.
I guess that one I just go through. It's a new track record. Is that what you're looking for, McDee's? I miss Star Wars Episode 1 Racer. What a great game. Still hit it too hard. I can't believe how easy this race is. What a thing to sight read. Do you think you unlock anything for beating this mode? Special cup.
It's a new track record.
Look at that. Did great. Alright, the final cup. Hope for some good luck on which tracks we get. If it was the same as last time, I'd be happy. I don't think it's going to be, but... Alright, we're almost maxed out on this bad boy.
Riders on your
Shit.
mark.
I'm not very good at this one. Well, I guess this is the one that I kind of figured out how to scam. What? How did I do that? Oh shit. I'm gonna restart now and it's gonna give me a different race. I didn't even think about that.
Riders
Oh,
on your
let's
mark.
go. Scammed. It's only picked courses from, like, the expert stuff. I wonder why that is. I wonder if it has to do with, like, which vehicle that you're in. I can't imagine that would be the case. Or it's just, like, a real wild coincidence. It'd be funny if they'd kick me back to one of the early levels, because I want to know, like, a vehicle this fast in one of the early levels, I want to know how that feels. Like, if it's like when you play, like, Baby Park in, like, 200cc. It's a kind of a similar go.
Final lap.
And no new records. All right. We're almost maxed out. Almost the perfect vehicle. Oh, it is giving me the same tracks in order, huh? Okay. We have the same circuit as we had before. I'm still not super confident about this race. I probably never will be. God, I'm trapped. Oh no, now look how far behind I am. Alright, it's a come from behind victory. Everyone loves a good underdog story. Guess I'm locked into this bridge. Oh, what? It's weird to me that I'm not, like, out of this race yet. Like, I'm still very much in.
Final lap.
Oh, God. I want first. I'm in second, but I want first. Well. The Polar Dome. Dude, we almost maxed out the vehicle. Hello, Alex. How you doing? 2 wrenches. Stability, please. Wait, what? Oh, I'm in the wrong mode. This is it, the final race. You got here just in time for the final race, baby. I mean, it doesn't unlock anything after this, but I can't imagine it would. Oh God, the frame rate. It can't handle this place at night. Look at it. It is just chugging. This game is just chugging at night. No, I'm not dropping frames. This is just how the game looks. Level's giving me a bit more of a challenge now than it did the first time through, but I'm still confident it should be a pretty easy win. And when the game slows down, I can't really tell. Does the clock at the top also slow down? Or is it always going at the same speed? I think it's always going at the same speed. Kind of weird. Kind of weird. Oh, it's definitely slowing down. Invisible wall under that thing is too much. Alright. Chug, 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 chug. The final lap. Our final racing game. Single tier. Let's go. Word for first place, the Snow Razor. Wow, we don't even get a credit scroll. Just nothing. You unlock the Snow Razor? Look at this thing. Not really much better statistically. Wait, why can't I do this one? Is there like some... Is there some problem like with either the difficulty selection or the vehicle selection that you can't do certain tracks? Is it a vehicle thing? Hold on, let me see. If I switch over to... Let's switch over to like this. Why is this? You just can't play on this level? What? That's so weird. It just doesn't exist. Strange. I want to try this vehicle once, and then we'll... I mean, that's it.
Riders, on your mark.
It's like, it's honestly, it's just not as good as the vehicle I was using, because it's not not all souped up. Is there credits anywhere near? There they are. Let those scroll. We did it. Made it through. I mean, I still have time left. Do I start Scooby-Doo tonight? Is that the next game? Oh, Scooby-Doo's not the next game. Super Bowling's the next game. Is that true? Look at the list. Maybe I just forgot the order of things. Oh yeah, Super Bowling's next. Let's pop that bad boy in. I don't really know this game. I don't really know what the progression is going to be like. While these credits are scrolling, let me quick look up. Let's pop onto price charting. Let's see how much this fucking game goes for now. Super Bowling. This game is currently about $562. It's a pricey bowling game. It's almost up to $600, this fucking game. I can't imagine it's very good. It's another one of the Blockbuster exclusives. It's the second rarest game on the N64. So Stunt Racer is starting to surpass it. It's pretty close. Oh, we gotta thank all the people at Polaris. overall, I don't think this game is very good. Oh, now it's just looping. I did enjoy it by the end though, because once you have your vehicle maxed out, I think it's a little more fun. Where you're not like constantly crashing. Maybe it's just me getting better at the game over time. I don't know. Yeah, that was Polaris SnoCross, and now we're done with racing games. How does it feel? Feels pretty good.